I am roasting, mate. My room is like a sauna. It's been proper nice weather today.
Yeah, I know. Fucking work was shit.
You sound happy.
I'll just reply to a message, but I am happy. I am happy. You are the worst motherfucker I've ever met.
That was not only rude, but extremely uncalled for.
I come across your sword in the forces. He won't catch me in my trousers down.
The fuck?
Have you never saw, mate? I need to put that link up, man, to that fucking that scene. It's just so fucking funny.
What's this, League of Gentlemen?
Yeah. Let's see if I can find it on YouTube.
Oh, did you see with the 121 release, Karma Crew have released dynamic spawning points that we spoke about on the podcast with Mike?
Yeah. Mike was talking with us today.
Yeah. Oh, were you?
I know.
Were you actually in that conversation?
Yeah, I was. Hell yeah. Very nice. Cannot wait to come across them.
Oh yeah.
Hope you fall over.
I just ignored you. I'm sorry. What can I say? You just got one of those names that I just love to hate.
It's just one of those names that's always around. Paste. Right, it's in memes in the funniest scene on that fucking program is on memes in Sigma.
Who was it that used to call them memes? It might not be anyone you know, actually. It might be someone used to call them memes, and I was like, get the fuck out. Was it you, Dave?
No. I used to call melee, like melee.
Oh, I used to call militia militaire. I thought it was like, I knew it was like French or some shit, I don't know. But for some reason I made up in my mind that it was militaire.
Right, what is today about?
No idea.
Idea? No idea. Okay. I like how that last interview went with Sweetest Kill. She was actually cooler than I thought she was going to be.
So when this comes out, this episode,
yeah,
that episode's not out yet.
Yeah, I know. Oh, are you recording? I'm just talking to you. I'm not talking to them. Fuck them.
I'm always recording. I'm everywhere, boy.
Why did you sound like old Greg?
Old Greg.
I'm old Greg.
I'm old Greg. And drink Baileys from a shoe.
Do you go to a club where people piss on each other?
Want to play those love games with me?
Love games.
What's the Harrison dude?
I think George Harrison.
George Harrison. Good champagne on me golden grams.
Not even that. The fucking when he gets the thing inside him and he's just like, oh yeah.
Oh, the jazz bug.
Yeah, jazz funk. And he's like, oh yeah, fuck. You should have told me my fucking hat's on fire. You fucking asshole. He's like, oh, I thought that was part of your illusion. No, it's fucking not part of my illusion. Well, I'm happy on fucking fire, you little dickhead.
Fucking hell.
It's just so funny, man.
It is good. I've not watched it all, you know. I've only watched like just a lot of episodes, I guess.
Oh, I've watched them all, man. They're fucking hilarious. Some of them are pretty like average. Like the second series gets a bit average, but the first series, especially with like the Hitcher, the Hitcher's just amazing. You and I about my fun, boy.
Oh, yeah.
I come from a long line of itchers, all with massive thumbs like me. When I was younger, I didn't have a massive thumb. I was an outcast. They were like, oh, look at that. It's hideous, disgusting. Look at that creature.
Are you reading from a fucking script right now?
No, not by heart.
I was about to say, I feel like this is word for word.
I went around trying to find the shaman to make my thumb like big, like my family's, so I could go hitchhiking. So I fancy found him. He was just wriggling around in the apple course.
The fuck?
Yeah, and then he's just like, he was shaped half man, half wasp. And then he was like, he stung my fucking fingers in and out, the past the ooze. Oh, it was disgusting. When I come to, I had a massive fun. I was like, oh, how can I repay you? And he was just like, go about your business. And I said, you know what? I'm going to squish you with my massive fun. And he was like, I was going to squish him, and I'll come down, and in his face, he was like, I'm going to get killed by my thing. I'm going to get killed by my creation. Or he could have just been fucking shitting himself. And he sits there with the like fucking straightest face on. He's just like, wow, you just went through that whole speech.
Oh,
that's amazing.
What the fuck? Right, enough about Mighty Boosh, please.
Okay, what about League of Gentlemen?
Right, no.
We didn't burn him.
DayZ only, please. This DayZ-focused podcast. We're going to be talking about
the
DayZ.
update would be out. The update would be out for a couple of weeks now, or a week or two.
No, wait, hang on. Yeah, because our next episode we've already recorded, so this one comes out the week after.
Yeah, so I hope people ain't finding the bugs too bad. There's probably been about 9 updates or patches.
Found a bug in 1.21.
Go on then.
So you got the Cherno chickens where you'd cut them up and they'd get 3 titties.
3-breasted chickens, yeah.
3-breasted chickens.
Always like so country there.
Well, now I cut up 4 chickens. Cut up 4 chickens, and 2 of them gave me 4 tits.
These are Chernobyl chickens.
Yeah, Chernobyl. They've got worse, mate. They
got worse.
The radiation has got worse to them, man. They've got 4. They're in the next generation of chicken titties.
Jesus, man.
Yeah.
Dangerous. Soon you'll be telling me there's rabbits.
Never.
Eels.
No, fucking that. Right, let's fucking intro this bastard. Intro. Right,
eels. Imagine they put eels in.
Eels up inside your heart.
Wriggling around it.
Was it coming out your rectum? Dave, today, this episode is about playing solo versus playing in a group or a duo or just playing not solo, I guess.
Yeah, squad v lone wolf. What the pros and cons and what we do.
What we do?
What boss?
Wow, well, we were.
King of the castle.
Oh no, we're going movie quotes again. We need to stop. Fucking hell. We should probably come up with our own content. But before we do any of that,
instead of sucking the no joke.
What? I don't know. I don't know where that was going.
The dick of the streamers. No joke.
Oh yeah. I'm not. Yeah. Fuck it. Anyway. We have something to announce. Shut up. We have something to announce, Dave. This is very important business talk, right?
Okay.
Right. You got your suit and tie on? Excellent. That signifies that our merch store is now open. For fuck's sake. I might put some music behind this in the editing, just like as an advert.
Yeah.
Are you tired of being freezing and churnerous? Do you need to craft some rags in an emergency? Well, check out Friendly, a DayZ Podcast's store, full of wonderful merch, hoodies, t-shirts, pillowcases.
Mugs.
I think there's a mug. Yeah, did you say mug?
Yeah, I said mug. I said also in the future we're going to get a snapback, a nice snapback.
Hey, I'm trying to keep this all upbeat and you're like, and I said once upon a time, snapbacks.
Snapbacks. I do love a fucking snapback though. Who doesn't like a snapback? Because I like wearing hats.
Those dudes that have like top knots.
Oh, yeah, bin bags. Yeah, human bin bags, yeah.
Do people still have top knots? We're getting sidetracked. Our merch store's open.
Our merch store's open. Yes, boys and girls.
There that cut out halfway through you doing your thing. But if you go there now, and all the links are going to be like on our Discord and on our Twitter, and if you're watching on YouTube on Sunday, happy Sunday, it'll be in the description as well.
Oh, we're releasing this at the wrong time. We should have gone, are you cold during winter? Then you should buy a hoodie.
Yeah.
But we've got t-shirts, guys, so get your sons out and get your arms out.
Because that's the saying.
Sons out, guns out.
Well, I think we actually mentioned this a couple of episodes ago. We say suns out, bums out.
Oh, I say suns out, cocks out.
Okay, right. So yeah, most stores open. There's a few designs on there. Some of them have like a single design. Some of them have something on the back. There's the Hello, I'm Friendly logo. There's a signpost one, just the tip.
Andy has worked very hard on this, actually, tirelessly, because we did run into a bit of drama, but it is finally happening with some very good work from Andy.
Some nice designs, I like.
And some limoncello.
I like I like the Gokuru one.
Oh yeah, that's actually really fun, man.
I am ordering the hoodie that's got the 2 different colours. So it's like one colour on the outside and then another colour on the inside. So like the hood is different. There's a few different ranges of that. And I'm gonna get the sweatshirt that doesn't have a hood. That looks cool.
I think I'm gonna get quite a bit. And then when I eventually find out where I can get these snapbacks done, then I'm gonna get them done. I'm gonna get my own personalised one that says like Valen on, because I do wear a hat a lot because I'm losing my hairline.
Well, if you order now, there is a little bit of savings you can make. As a newly launched store, there'll be something like 10-15% off. I can't remember exactly what it is, but there'll be a banner on the main page where you can just get a discount if you order now. So what are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
Friendly!
Let's get started on the meaty part of the episode. Let's get on with it. Let's start off with lone wolf. Let's start with that singular. What is the pros of running as a lone wolf, Andy? Do you run as a lone wolf regular?
Absolutely not. No, I'm too shit scared. Now, hey, listen here, you, mister. I don't know. I do it sometimes. In fact, I did it today for a significant portion of the day. And I'm absolutely fine with running lone wolf. I just don't like it. But as soon as I have something worth losing, I hate it because I have to work twice as hard. You know what I mean? I'm a secret squirrel hiding in like the bushes, going through the shadows and that kind of stuff. And I don't like it. As soon as I've got like a gun or something, and then I think someone will now see me as a threat, I just imagine I'm going to get one tapped as soon as I as soon as I peek my head out. Yeah,
we've painted the picture that actually when I'm a lone wolf, I'm actually quite a nasty bastard, but I'm not really. I've been running on a few servers lately, a little bit of a lone wolf on my days off when Andy's working, but I've run into some really cool characters. I run into a squad of 3 people which were actually friendly, which is very rare, and that's something we're going to come on to later on in the episode. You know, being friendly within a squad. Being a lone wolf is sometimes quite nerve-wracking when you ran into somebody else. Is like, actually, do I want to run with him, or do I want to just lose him, or do I schwack him? It's a hard decision to make. It is a hard decision to make.
It's a hard decision to decide on whether you want to betray someone or not.
I don't know. It depends what they're like as a personality. You get in there, and then you like that, and then you get a squeaker. You're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, but then you don't even start the run with him.
Yeah, what do you do? You just schwack him straight away for his bones.
Just leave him alone. Go in a different direction. You're so toxic, Dave.
Yeah, but he's going to follow it. He's going to follow me. Oh, where you going, pal? Where you going? Where you going? Doing what wrong with me? But I'm such a nice guy. I don't want to let him down. I'd rather just let him see the "you are dead" screen rather than me go, "Sorry, pal. Can you just go the opposite direction? Maybe just fuck off."
Rather than hurt his feelings.
Yeah, I'd rather just hurt his character, than hurt his feelings like IRL.
Well, this is one of the things that I guess is on that balancing pole of being a solo, right? So when you're solo versus a group, you make all the decisions. They're all yours. You can decide whether you want to schwack this guy or whether you want to run away. You can decide whether you want to head up to Zelena or whether you go to Mishkino, etc., 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 etc. The different part, I guess the opposite is also true, is you also have to make all the decisions, and eventually you're going to make the decision you don't know whether it's the right one to make.
Yeah, you've got to, in your head, know your own gameplay, really, because you can go, do I go towards them shots or do I run away and live to fight another day?
Or you go, I tell you what, let's say I'm playing in a group, and I say, right, come on, let's go, we're going to go to XYZ, right? And then before we go, you say, Andy, did you fill up your water bottle? And I say, oh, fuck, no, I didn't. You know what I mean? So
yeah, you have ideas, you brainstorm as well, and then you come up with, like, when you're in a squad, this is when you're in a squad, you can achieve stuff as well. You know, like I'm the scavenger of a group. I have everything. When people kill me, man, they
pitch a tent.
They're like, pitch a tent. can't turn over in bed. Yeah. So I've got most of the stuff. So then someone's like, oh, fucking hell, has anyone got an electrical repair kit? Yeah, got 7.
Yeah. So that is a good thing about being in a duo or a squad as well. You can loot a town way more efficiently. You can do it a lot faster. In fact, it goes by the power of, I guess, right? So if there's one of you, you loot it at a rate of 1. If there's 2 of you, you halve that time. If there's 3 of you, you chop it in third, you know what I mean? And then you all loot share. So, oh yeah, shit, Dave needs 9mm. Andy needs buckshot, and on and on. But then that's also way more intrusive, I guess. Whereas, because if you're a solo, yeah, it takes you longer, but you're going to be more quiet about it, I guess.
Yeah, well, let's take it back to like the bare basics. So what do you need really, essentially? You need food. You need food to get off the coast and that, right? When you're in a solo, finding food, whatever you find is yours.
Yeah.
But when you're in, say if I'm running with you, Andy, what's mine is yours, essentially. I like to 50-50 things. Like you can have 50% of my sardines, you can have 50% of my tuna and that, you know. And then sometimes you can both be on yellow hungry, but found a good amount of food, but you've both eaten it. But if you're a solo, that's you full white. Do you know what I mean? Where you're in a group, some of the stuff that you get, it becomes a communal thing.
Yeah, so you might need to find food in like the next 3 towns as well. But if you're a solo, you find all the food you'll find in town 1 is going to be enough for you, I guess.
Yeah, so also, let's, for instance, like making a fire and cooking, you can have one guy making the fire. So you normally make the fire for the group and then get on the Overwatch afterwards.
That's because everyone's too fucking slow to do it. Andy, how do I do it? I need bark. What do I need bark for? Like, dude, you've been playing this game for 5 years.
Woof, woof.
But I mean, the problem is because I always make the fire, people don't remember how to do it themselves. So I'm just like, fuck it, just give it here.
I make the fire I make the fire when I'm solo all the time, and Andy jumps on that like a tramp on chips. Where now I do the cooking. It's like, everyone hand me your fucking raw meat, because then I know moving them down from the smoke pile down to the cooking pile, or moving them into the frying pan. It has to be done in certain order. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So you get the most from it. So the one person doing it, sometimes it's just good to know your role in a squad. Where in a solo, you know your role straight away. You're doing everything.
Yeah, that's it. So I hate, cooking is a good example, because I hate cooking because I can't keep an eye on my surroundings. And like I've said in previous episodes before, I like to be the guy that has the most information. So if I'm cooking, that's where I have no opportunity to gain any information. The only thing that's going to happen is someone's going to sneak up on me or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about cooking solo or making a fire. Obviously, some servers you're going to need to make a fire, so you get that plus symbol to crack on. But essentially, making a fire in a building is so nerve-wracking as a solo. But when we're in our squad, you know, with you on Overwatch, me doing the cooking, someone doing like the loot searching and stuff like that, you know, it's good to, you know, with the comms and that, it's really good.
Yeah, I think we do, you know, our coordination and teamwork, I guess, is probably fine-tuned to our own play styles. We kind of know what each other is doing, what each other wants to do as well. Yeah, of course. But we all kind of find it really easy to agree on our roles, you know?
Yeah.
Friendly! Talk to me about the PvP side, Dave.
Take that run where we were playing on Zero Summer and we were near tents, and I've shot you thinking that you're the enemy because I've totally got disorientated and I've ruined your fucking Timberwolf. That doesn't happen as a solo, because obviously everyone that's not you is fair game.
Yes, I remember. In fact, I still miss that Timberwolf. We won that fight in the end, didn't we? Yeah, we did,
and we got an SVD, M4s, and Mark died, so it was all good. Sorry, Mark, I'm not. No, it was unfair actually. That one, Mark. The comms was shocking.
That was below the belt, dude. That was below the belt.
We got a bit bored because we didn't run into anybody, and then we got a bit like shooty, and then when we eventually got contacted, we were all like, "What the fuck?" Do you know what I mean? Because we weren't expecting it, and yeah. Mark got schwacked. Mark was
That's right. Well,
normally
that was
DEFCON.
Yeah. Well, that's because he didn't adhere to rule 1, did he?
No, only one person. Yeah, only one person loots. No.
What?
What's the tip one?
Am I speaking with Dave? Hi. Who are you? And what have you done with Dave?
There's always one more. Tip 1. Yeah.
There we go. There's always one more. So as you were looting the body, who turned up?
The one more.
Number 2.
The poo. The poo turned up.
the shit hit the fan.
The number 2 hit the fan.
Howdy ho!
Howdy ho, folks. And there's fucking landed in Dog's mouth.
Okay, so the bad side. You've mentioned the good side of playing solo, right? Which is what was the good side? The good side of playing solo where everybody's a bad guy. Yeah,
but the bad side of it. I see where you're going with this.
Yeah,
what is the bad side
of it?
Then?
So that first guy that we killed, why did we kill him? Why did we win that fight? Because he couldn't decide who to aim at from behind that tree. He was looking at you, looking at me, looking at you, and whilst he was doing that, we were fucking pincer. That's it. We pincer moved that bastard and got him, didn't we?
We did actually. We done really well with that, and then we just failed to adhere to one of our own rules as a squad.
Yep. Yeah, well, it is what it is. So, playing solo, he wouldn't have had that issue. He would have just seen one dude and then I aimy shooty, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he would have known that anyone's an enemy that moves in front.
That's it, because he's got his mate behind him on Discord. I'm doing a loop around, mate. So anyone coming from over there, kill them. And then so you've got no backup. So you have a struggle, I guess, pushing fights when you're a solo. At least I do. I like to stay back.
Yeah, I know, because you're gonna have more information as a squad, aren't you?
Yeah.
Because we have our own like roles that we adhere to. Me, I'm more close quarters sort of guy. Andy, he says he likes to have the most information, so he'd like to be the highest out of us all with his scoped weapon.
With the herb.
Yep. And then and then we've got Mark and Defcon and Wes. They're more like the mid-range sort of guys.
Oh.
Defcon's cannon fodder. I'll go up this ladder first. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, someone's got to take the bullet. Someone's got to do it. I'm more close quarters, holding shotgun, going through clearing rooms and stuff, and But because we have good comms as a squad, where when you solo, you don't need that good comms, but it is a lot more nerve-wracking because you don't have as much information to your disposal. Like
when I think you mentioned it in the episode that we did with Foxtrot, where when you're playing as a duo or in a group, you've got eyes on pretty much 360 degrees. You know what's going on, or you at least have the what's it called? I guess the safety in knowing that someone's going to say something, or if there's someone behind us, they're going to get seen. You know?
Yeah, you very rarely get crept up on as such if there's more than one person. Where I've died by plenty of shots in the back solo. Where in a squad, I know you've got my back.
Exactly, and you mine, and that's feel. Oh, really? That's how you feel? Because that's not how I play.
Normally, how it goes for Defcon.
Yeah, no, I play. I'm absolutely fine. I have no nerves whilst Defcon is with us until he dies, and then I know I'm probably next.
Yeah, there's a pecking order in there.
Yeah, absolutely. He's always the first to die. It's incredible.
Yeah, he's the first wicket, and then they just start falling hard after that.
He's just the risky guy, man. I told him the other day.
Risky,
I can't remember what he was going to do. I think he said, have you looted that yet? Or something like that. And I was like, no, but, I'm pretty sure there's someone in this town because we saw those dead Zeds. And he's like, oh, yeah, don't worry about that. I'll go loot it. And I said, Defcon, this is why you keep dying first, because you just don't think before you run into situations.
Balls out, man.
Yeah. And he was like, oh, yeah, fair enough. Okay. And then it happened again, later on in that run. I had to remind him, Dev, remember the conversation we had 2 minutes ago? But he's getting there. Also, when I'm playing in a duo, I don't really feel comfortable until I've met up with you, or I know where you are, or you know what I mean? I need to... Yeah. I need to keep tabs all the time, I guess. Because
basically, you're still a lone wolf, technically. If you're not near each other within say, 25, 30 meters, you're technically not actually met up yet. So you're still lone wolfing it a bit, and you can be taken out by 360 degrees then.
Yeah, and I just want to make absolutely sure that I'm always within 150, 200 meters of you. If I can't see you, because then if someone's going to take, because realistically that's the range that most shots are taken at, aren't they? Really, around 300, 200 meters. So if I'm that far away from you, you know, triangulation dictates that I'm probably not that far away from either you or the person
Or
that's shooting at
somebody
you.
else, yeah.
Yeah.
But look, squads have to be done in modesty, though. Let's be honest. Like, too many cooks spoil the broth. So when you have a squad, if there's too much going on, and having like a squad of 5 or 6 people, most servers are now saying, please don't go as much as 4, please, or 5, because it just makes it unfair. But sometimes if you have too much of a squad and you're not that in tune, it can actually be more of a hindrance than a...
Yeah, absolutely. I've been in squads like that. When I played with Jake a few times, he had already his squad and I was just playing with him and his friends. And sometimes it could get messy, man, because there's just too much to keep an eye on and I had no idea how they played or what their habits were, etc. You know what I mean? So in that situation, I just kind of hung back because I had not a clue what was going on.
Like when I was in the army, we were in a certain area and a guy just decided he was going to go off and try and find like some water, but we had lost comms with him as such, but he had told somebody they'd gone to water, but that person didn't relay it to the rest of the squad. So you're all like, where the fuck is he? You know, like losing your temper, like where is everyone fucking gone? Why is everyone not staying in this fucking location? You're just losing your temper a bit because you need to know where everyone is at all times. That's essentially that. What could happen? Friction could happen, lack of comms, people just going off and doing different things because you're not all in tune. Do you know what I mean? That is the downside of working in such a big squad.
Yeah, the loss of order, the breakdown of order and discipline, I guess.
Order.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
And you don't have any of that. You don't have any of that as a lone wolf. What you do have is pure panic because you can get fucked up from 360 degrees.
I think you could have like a segment or something like that, bringing army tactics or skills or whatever into the game because they can absolutely be utilized in game.
100%, but then there's a thing with DayZ that it can't I've done it a bit on Xbox. Remember when I had my 2 friends Tony and Tom? Remember when we had to teach them? Yeah, one was called there was 2 Tonys and 1 Tom.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We taught them how to play for a bit, like on Xbox. It was years ago though. It was years ago when it was pretty much, and basically I was on with Tom and Tony. I was playing with them without you one time. I think it was just during the day when we were off. And we were doing all our army comms because we're all in the army together. And we're doing all the comms and all that. And then someone shot at me and knocked me uncon in the tents at Starry, yeah? And one of the guys was like, fucking suppress him. And I was like, oh, there's no suppression in the game, guys. And I'm like, you're just going to give away your position. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's not much suppression. You can get someone a bit worried, but if you're not essentially shooting in the same area they're not getting suppressed.
They're not
Say like on Hell Let Loose, when you shoot an MG at someone and someone can't fucking see 10 meters because it's all blurry because they're getting suppressed.
Yeah, I actually saw a mod. I think I saw a Happy Bombs play a server where there was suppression.
That would be cool. Mike, don't steal it.
No. Do it.
Do it, Nike. You do it well. Anything you do bloody well, man.
Why don't you just suck his dick?
Okay, we're going down that route.
Why don't you just get married to him, Dave?
Marry him? That's a bit extreme, man.
Too committed. Too much commitment.
I can't afford that ring.
If you like it, then shit. Anyway.
But yeah, no, that's essentially why you can't really do that sort of stuff. But the comms situation comes in really good, you know, like, and especially with the room clearing and that, when you say like, oh, this house is clear or the room's clear, do you know what I mean? It's just people that need to understand it. I know sometimes when we get extra people in our squad, sometimes that they're not quite in tune with what we do. There's sometimes a little bit of friction that happens, and then sometimes someone has to just go, listen, this is what I do, you do fucking that. Do you know what I mean?
Don't like it, fuck off.
But you don't like it, lone wolf it. Oh look, there's a solo, get him. He's right next to you.
I tell you what, I think my favourite thing of not being a lone wolf is...
What?
The bounce.
Some of the shit.
DayZ's a fun game, man.
DayZ's
a fun game.
DayZ's fun.
It's stupid. You can be an idiot. You can fuck about. Doing that on your own is just like being an only child, I guess, isn't it? Like, you don't really do that on your own.
Let's, for instance, like rubber slugs. Great thing. Like we were talking about in, rubber slugs. Like we talk about it quite a bit. Like you're knocking a mate out. Hilarious.
You were going to talk about Sweetest Kills episode again, weren't you?
Oh, was man.
It's not out yet.
After this. It's after this. After in the timeline. After.
This is like the
And,
MCU universe, bro. Wait, the MCU universe? That doesn't make sense, does it?
the universe.
Just the MCU.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's all
It's
just like fucking inside out and
Flash.
back to front.
Fucking one of the episodes of The Flash on fucking. And it's like, he's in so many different universes. The multiverse.
What are you talking about?
Crazy. Oh, I've never seen the Flash series.
Nah.
Oh, mate.
Isn't that DC Flash, though?
Yeah, DC Flash.
Oh,
I know you
my
were saying
God.
MCU, but it's
I
like
can't.
he
just
goes in
can't.
different. Yes, you fucking can.
I can't even, Dave.
That film's coming out this year, actually.
I
With
can't
Ezra Miller.
even.
Ezra Miller? Ezra Miller?
Oh, is he the dick one?
Yeah, he's the one that got.
Threw a chair at someone and shit.
Yeah,
Oh.
but because they'd filmed it and stuff, they've still gone ahead with it. It might be a mistake.
Money.
Money. And we go on fucking Podbean for a flick. No, I'm joking.
What the fuck? Now, I'm actually going to keep that bit in because that was funny, but people listening aren't going to have a clue what you're talking about.
Oh, they're not. Get on Podbean and flick us the fuck. No, joking.
Flick me raw.
Flick me raw on Podbean. Oh, you see,
Can we
me and
say-
Andy have known each other too fucking long.
Tell
In
me
fact,
about it.
If anyone remembers episode 2 of fucking Star Wars, we used to just cry with laughter when the guy at the bar tries to sell Obi-Wan death sticks.
What
Do you want to buy some death sticks?
You don't want to sell me death sticks.
No, you want to go home and rethink your life. I want to go home and rethink my life. Oh, it's so, we used to do that all the time. Do you want some death sticks? We do have fun.
I don't find that childish TV film show amusing, Dave.
Fucking do.
I fucking love it. Hey. Cool. Well, have you got anything else that you like or dislike about being solo or group?
You're talking to the scavenger himself. So lone wolf in it with a mountain backpack on, with every fucking ultimate clothing. I'll go out and I'll scavenge through a squad.
That's just
Lone
hard
wolf
on
in it.
territory for you, isn't it, man? You're
I'm
just like,
not scared,
"Boing."
and I actually really enjoy looting up. It is one of the best things about DayZ. People say, "Oh, I fucking hate the grind. I hate all that," but I do not. I love doing that lone wolf,
Little donkey bitch. You ain't a lone wolf, you're a lone donkey. That's what you are.
lone mule.
Like, shit, nah, we're not on tomorrow, but we do need loads of nails for the base. You're like, I'm on tomorrow. I'll get you your nails.
Yeah.
And you
I've got
fucking love
16 boxes of nails on my bag, and I can't log on until Friday.
Yeah. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, cool.
I'm a walking fucking base, boys.
Have you got anything else to add?
No.
Team up.
Right, are we doing what we do? Oh, yeah, because we need to add our new section.
What new section?
Okay, guys, if you wouldn't mind just putting on the whale sounds.
What the fuck?
Logging onto V++ and getting
Yeah?
shot in the head 7 times in a row. Just lose that gear.
Oh.
You don't need the gear. The gear is not yours. It goes back to the ether when you get shot in the head. Just chill. Lose the gear. And that guy killed you. I'm fucking sporter! No!
That's not the same though, is it? Because you didn't earn that gear. You didn't earn that gear.
Okay, just breathe. In and out, slowly. Think of good thoughts. Brighton Beach.
I'm gonna put some
In and
Zen
out.
music behind this. I made some lo-fi years ago. I'm gonna put some of that behind it. Some really
Just
chill.
breathe in and out. Just chill. And just remember that 308 bullet's gonna hit you clean in the head. Now. Perfect. It's fine. It's happened. You're now back on the coast. Back in the room. Back on the coast. You can now loot up again. It's fun. This is the second time you've been in Cherno today. It's fine.
All right, that segment's not staying, but that's
Oh
fun.
man, come on, I love that segment. I thought long and hard about that.
I know we can stay in this episode. That's fine. It's not
Yeah.
coming back.
This is like release the gear fear. Just release it, guys. Breathe in and out.
Hello. Have you got a bowl full of snot? No. Video of the week.
Oh, full of snot. Very good.
Old
one.
one. have you got a fucking video?
Yeah,
of the
I've got
week?
it saved. Wait a minute.
Do you actually
wait
have
a
one?
minute.
Because I have one as well.
Oh, what? You go
Should
for
we do
one,
two?
Andy. No.
Oh. I think I've got the giggles today, man. What the fuck?
I just said straight no, and it's now made me really laugh.
Okay. Right, go on. Do your video of the week, you little shit.
No, it's you. You
No,
go. You go.
I'm not doing it
No,
anymore.
I do it all the time.
No,
It's you.
forgot it.
I can start it. and then you have to give the video, right? So I think Andy has video of the week. Week.
This week's video of the week is actually okay. Is I need to find it. It's actually a video of like a few weeks ago now.
Yeah, a couple of weeks. If you're doing that, then I need to think of fucking tip.
This video of the week is by a guy called Glinson, right?
Okay.
And I, be honest, never heard of him. Okay, but came up in the feed, and I thought, yeah, that thumbnail's pretty funny. Gonna have a look. It's called Top Dog of DayZ. I'll link it down below and pop it in our Discord channel. And it's just fucking mad. It's absolutely mad. There's really loads of fast edits. There's not really a story. It's just encounters that he's had. And it's just hilarious. I think it started to go a little bit viral when I saw it. There's a lot of his videos. They've got, you know, I think they had like 4,000, 3,000 views, etc., etc. This one, 30,000 views for some reason. I'm really not sure how the algorithm works. He's not a massive content creator. I think he's only got maybe 10 videos.
Yeah.
But it is hilarious.
We do like funny things. I mean, this episode has been quite funny, to be fair.
Says you.
Self-proclaimed.
But it is
But
funny.
yeah.
I don't know if you've watched it, Dave. Probably not.
I've watched a Glinson video.
Yeah.
And I believe I actually will cry in a bit as well.
No, I'll send it to you anyway. But there you go, Glinson. Well done, bro. You don't win anything, but your video of the week.
Week. It's winnings is in the post.
Friendly? You know what that means, Dave?
What?
You gotta bring the tip.
Yes, and I've just, for my list of tips from my black notebook that has been Amazon to me many moons ago.
It's probably gathering dust now, isn't it?
No, I write in it quite a bit frantically at some point, especially when you go, we're recording tonight, aren't we? And I go, yes.
Let me just brainstorm some shit.
Yeah. Fuck.
Just end up drawing
shoes.
stickmen. Fighting each other like ninjas.
Fighting each other with swords. Yeah.
But your arm's fallen off.
No, it hasn't.
Go, what's the tip?
About your ankles. The tip itself is, with this new patch, is look down. Making sure, because your shoes are going to ruin faster. Check your shoes. I had my shoes go to ruin and it created 2 bleeds before I even realised. And I was like, fucking, terrible. And then I had no other shoes or rags to do anything to make my rag shoes or anything. I was in shit state. So just keep checking on them shoes every now and then. They ruin a lot faster now.
Do they?
And yeah, a lot faster now. So my tip is look down, check the condition of your footwear. Because this is a running simulator. No,
So,
and you don't want to Forrest Gump it and lose all your fucking shoes.
We can call it soul food. Soul food?
Yes. Soul
Because
food.
look down is like a little bit ambiguous. Not that our tips are extremely descriptive.
Look down at my schlong. No,
Check where you're stepping.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be stepping at me, boy.
Try not to step in the bullshit of ruined boots. Yeah, so that was
We'll
my
figure it
tip.
out. Okay, cool.
Just
I didn't know that.
Check it, yeah.
All right, done.
Done, dusted.
Legend. Oi! You have reached the end of another podcast episode, I guess. I guess. That's definitely what it is. It's not a fucking newspaper article, is it? Is it? Oh my god.
No, it's not. It's not.
Oh, well, I'd lost you then.
I was double checking the news articles.
She was reading the Lonely Hearts section.
Lonely Heart. I was reading the Gear Fear section. I was like, can I get any more tips?
Once again, our merch store is open. We'd love it, actually, if you sent us some pictures, if you were kind enough to buy some merch. We hunted around for a store to get it as cheap as possible, but with decent quality. And this is the one that we got. We
started off in Nova Scotia. Then we sort of moved a little bit more south to America. And then we eventually found our good friends in Germania.
Right, okay. Just imagining that like a Baby Nades map where it draws the line. Like,
yeah. Oh, Baby Nades, I can't believe he's back. And he was streaming the other day as well.
Oh, what a
Also
babe.
want to announce someone else was streaming today that I absolutely think he's hilarious. Erno was on stream. He was showing us his new house on stream and checked out the new patch. Fair play, Erno. One of my favourite Dutch guys. He is just hilarious, man.
He is good.
Ask Erno when he's on stream what server you in. You're not going to get like these normal like prudes that go, well, don't give away my server. I'd never give it away in case stream sniping. He literally just comes out of it, Trump's wall. He's not even on Trump's wall.
Trump's wall isn't even a server anymore.
Yeah, but he's just like, yeah, I'm on Trump's wall, bro. Yeah. He's so straight-faced. I'm on Trump's wall, man.
Well, let's sign off the podcast. This is one of the shortest episodes we've done in a while, Dave.
Yeah, which is good.
Yep. We said we wanted to keep them short and sweet, between 45 minutes and an hour. This one is currently running at 53 minutes. Obviously, I'm going to do a bit of editing, get it down to 10 minutes, cut out all your bullshit.
Oh, rude.
But thank you very much for tuning in. We appreciate every single one of you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you all for listening and supporting us. And, mention us to a friend.
And your nan, remember. If your nan still doesn't listen, because I know she listened to one of them, because I saw it in the analytics. But I think she stopped listening, bro. So you need to go and have a word, all right?
Yeah. So let's put us on the gramophone.
Yeah. Share it around the home. Right. Have a good weekend if you listen to this on Friday, and enjoy work tomorrow, you YouTube bastards. Bye.
Goodbye. Ciao for now. Gonna get the little dogs out and go for a slash on the across in a minute, but crack on. I'm out of town.
No, dude, you just reminded me. Today, I was working with a